Mark Kelly is with us now exclusively. Mark, good morning to you.
Good morning, Savannah.
It could not have been easy to be inside that courtroom. What was it like for you and for Gabby to come face to face with this man? And did she express anything about it afterwards to you?
This is something we've been thinking about for the last month. Before that, she wasn't really interested in attending, but about a month ago, she changed her mind and thought it would be a good idea for her to be there to get some sense of resolution to what happened. Inside the courtroom, it was pretty comfortable until the moment that he walked in, and then it was pretty intense. To be sitting just probably about 30 feet from where Jared Loughner was. Gabby was sitting up in her chair and sitting up straight. Spent a lot of time looking at him. It was the first time she'd really ever seen him.
Well, Loughner, of course, didn't say anything, no emotion, and no apologies. Did you feel when you were speaking that you were getting through to him, that he was listening at all?
Oh, absolutely. As Gabby and I went up to the podium, I asked Judge Burns if we could address Loughner directly, so we moved to the left side of the podium so we could look directly at him. Gabby's eyes were locked on his the entire time. As I read our statement, I kept looking up and his expression would change. He was paying attention to what we were saying. He wasn't really happy at points, and I almost felt like during that whole few minutes that he and Gabby were having quite the staring contest.
In your statement, you said Gabby struggles to walk. Her right arm is paralyzed. She is partially blind. Gabby works harder in 1 minute of an hour, fighting to make each individual moment count for something than most of us work in an entire day. How is Gabby doing, and what strides are you still hoping she'll make in her recovery?
Well, she's doing really well. I mean, her right arm doesn't improve much, but her walking improves a little. The thing that we see that improves the most is her ability to communicate. It's also the thing she works the hardest on. So, I don't see changes over days or even over weeks now, but, month to month she does improve, and I'm hopeful that that'll continue for years. Anecdotally, from people around the country that have similar injuries. I mean, this is something that you typically, if you work hard, you're going to improve for the rest of your life.
You talked about her spirit. There have to be moments, though, when this is such a struggle, when you think about all that has been taken from her.
Yeah, it is. It's a struggle every single day for her. It's difficult for her to do almost anything that was easy before. She's not at the point where she can even drive a car. That's something she's looking forward to at some point. But, like I mentioned in the statement, her vision's an issue, as well as her arm. But there are things she looks forward to. She's generally in a very good mood, and she continues to work really hard at her recovery.
And before I let you go, you gave a stinging rebuke in your statement to political leaders who haven't done anything about gun control. You and Gabby are gun owners and supporters of the Second Amendment. What do you hope will change, and are you expecting President Obama to do something about gun control in a second term?
I don't know if he's going to address that. He's certainly, I don't expect him to in the beginning part of his second term. But we have a Congress that can address it as well. We've got state legislatures, governors. This is obviously a problem. I mean, we have gun violence that happens time and time again in this country, and I think almost everybody would agree that we have a problem. And we've got very smart people, and we've got committed legislators, that can work on the issue, and it should be worked on. I think. Repeatedly we lost the opportunity, and I hope somebody, picks up that mantle and tries to do something about it.
Well, this obviously underscores the need for the issue to be addressed in some way. Mark Kelly, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me on the show, Savannah.
Appreciate it.